Hey, I'm Stephanie, and it's time to stumble into style. Welcome to Signature Style Sunday, my weekly web series in which I document my attempt to find my very own sense of style using mainly what I already own. This week, I'm finally back home after weeks and weeks of travel. I might be tired, my office might be in complete chaos, but I am so excited because I finally have access to my closet. And I have new insights, and that's what I'm going to be talking about today. If you've been watching my Makeup Monday videos, then you might already know that I am in the very slow and deliberate process of decluttering my makeup kit using a project called 22 in 22. If you missed that video, then I'll make sure to link it in the description so you can watch it if you'd like. But the basic premise behind that project is that I rapid fire test each makeup item 22 times in a row to see if it really genuinely fits my style, my needs, and my preferences. If so, that's great, it stays with me. If not, if I discover that it's not quite what I need, then it gets rolled out of my kit and on to someone new. Now that I'm home, I'd really like to try doing the same thing with my wardrobe as well. What I really like about that 22 in 22 project is that I give myself a whole lot of time with each individual item to really figure out if it works for me and if it can help me create my own style, or if it can't. This chunk of time is particularly important because I kind of feel like all of the items in my makeup kit are lovely and high quality, but just because they're gorgeous doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to work with my current style preferences. For example, one eyeshadow I tried in January is a color I use all the time, and it looked beautiful as a sheer wash of color on the eye. So you'd think, no brainer, right? She should definitely keep it because it's beautiful and it's a color she uses all the time. But no, as I got further into the project, I realized that my particular style preferences right now mean that I like to use that color in a more opaque layer on my eye. However, that particular eyeshadow formula doesn't like to be packed onto the eye. It just doesn't look very good when you put it on like that thickly. And so that eyeshadow, as beautiful and wonderful and high quality as it is, simply doesn't work for me with my current style preferences. So I decided to give it away. And in another example, I ended up discovering my most favoritist eyeshadow in the whole wide world. And it's not even an eyeshadow, it's a gel liner. I originally purchased the liner because I thought the color would look really cool as a liner, and I was wrong. It didn't really work with my skin tone the way I thought it would. So at that point, you'd think, no brainer, color didn't work as a liner, she should give it away. But no, because I was spending so much time with my products, I ended up spending 4 days trying to figure out exactly how to get it to work perfectly as an eyeshadow. And I found out how to do it. It's not hard at all. And now I absolutely love the way it looks. It's my new favorite. And I'm so glad that it's staying in my kit. 100% a keeper. I never would have learned either of those things if I hadn't given myself time with those products. Had I just used them once or twice, I probably would have kept the eyeshadow that I don't even like, and I would have given away the gel liner that I absolutely love. So time is the key. I can't rush this stuff. I have to putter through my clutter. I actually spent a good deal of time over the last couple of years decluttering my wardrobe, but I was mainly focusing on hand-me-down items that didn't really suit me, or things that don't really fit me anymore, or things that had become really threadbare. So that means that most of the stuff in my closet is stuff that I really, really like. However, I live in a tiny city apartment, and there just really isn't room here for all of my clothes and accessories. So I have to pare them down. To be honest, they technically fit in my closet, but I dread going in there because it is so densely packed that if I pull one item out, like 5 more come with it. I'm really not looking forward to thinning out my wardrobe because I think I really like everything in there. But notice, I said, I think I really like everything in there. That's why I want to create an in-depth project for my wardrobe in which I wear the items over and over again in rapid succession. And I'm kind of hoping that the same thing will happen like it did with my makeup, that I will discover that I may have some very beautiful things that simply don't work for my current style preferences the way I might have thought that they did. And if that's the case, then it will probably be a lot easier for me to part with them. I'm still pretty jet lagged, so I'm going to take it slow and easy this week. I'm going to pick one item from my closet on Monday, and I'm going to wear that item every single day, Monday through Friday. And I'm going to try to style it a different way every single day. And I'm hoping to learn two things. One, if I'm spending so much time in this clothing, I'm sure I'll figure out exactly how comfortable it is. And comfort has gone up on my priority list in the last couple of years. But the second thing I'm going to learn is also how many different ways can I style it? How versatile is the piece? Because sometimes I have a feeling that versatility can make a piece of clothing more valuable. But basically, at the end of the week, I'm going to reassess and then figure out how I want to proceed with the rest of the project. Speaking of jet lag, is it time for bed yet? So that's the plan. If you like this sort of content, then I hope you'll go ahead and give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to see more. And I hope that you have a wonderful week and that we can all remember that even stumbling can be a form of moving forward. So let's stumble in style.